Hello, my name is Ryan Sinclairs, and this is day 12 of Autism Awareness Month.
Yes, and today
we're going to be teaching you a couple questions we have written for you.
Yes, I asked, as I mentioned before, I asked my students at Synard High School to come up with questions, and I got over 300 questions. So I went through them and I picked a bunch, and tonight we're going to answer.
Excuse me.
It's from the cake, I think. Everybody asked who got the cake first. This guy right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. But he did slice it and eat it politely. We were able to control ourselves. No icing fights or anything like that. Right. Okay. So we decided to, I went through and I picked some questions. So if you're one of my students, hopefully you'll hear your questions. We'll probably do this at least one more time. But the first question was, what does high functioning mean? And I thought that was a really good question because I realized we hadn't talked about it. In terms of the autism spectrum, you have some people that are more able to blend in with society, to fit in. People that are able to mask or hide some of the symptoms that they might have or some of the issues that they might have. It's called high functioning because it means they're able to function. There are people in some of your classes, there are people in society that are autistic that you don't even know it. It's things, urges that they may deal with, that they may fight and struggle with. Somebody like, if somebody has obsessive compulsive disorder and they're dealing with that need for a pattern or routine, they are going to be able to function to a certain degree or not be able to function, like not be able to leave their house. So when we use the term high functioning, that's what it refers to. People that can't communicate verbally, they would be low functioning. People that can't, have a hard time maneuvering in unfamiliar surroundings would be lower functioning. So it's like we said before, it's like a soundboard, that there's a lot of variations, but that's what high functioning means. High functioning are usually individuals that are able to be in regular ed classes, that are able to hold a job, that are able to drive a car. That would be classified as high functioning. All right, the next question. You ready, Ryan?
Ready when you are.
Do you like music?
I love music.
Yes. What kind of music do you love?
Well, I do love rock and roll music because there's a band I love called the Beatles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good. What's like a song that you like by the Beatles?
Well, I like the Yellow Submarine song and it's another song.
We were listening today to you know what song? Do you remember Help?
Help.
Help, I need somebody help. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Who else do you like? Who sings Free Fallin'? Do you remember who that is?
Oh.
Free Fallin'.
I don't know.
Tom Petty, but you love that song.
Yeah.
But you also love songs from soundtracks.
Yeah.
Like what movies music do you love? One was on the other day we watched.
What? Oh, the Trolls movie.
Yep. Who sings that song?
Justin Timberlake.
Yes, exactly. Yep. You also like Happy, right?
Yeah.
Come from Despicable Me.
Yeah.
So he really likes soundtracks. He does like Who We Met this past year.
Yeah.
Whose music do you love? We met her in Princeton.
Oh, Laurie Berkner.
Laurie Berkner. He still loves that. He still loves his Thomas music.
Yeah.
But he really
I
does
have
love
a couple CDs that I love.
Yep, but you do like rock and roll.
Yeah.
You really do. We'll be listening to some, like there's that Grateful Dead song that you love.
What?
The Sky is Yellow, or the Sky
sky
is
was yellow and the sun was blue.
Very good.
Yeah, and there was another song,
Yes.
Twist and Shout.
Twist and Shout, that's the Beatles song you love.
Yeah, Twist and Shout.
Twist
Love
and
that
Shout.
song
Very good.
so much.
And if you go on Saturday nights, if you go to Halo Pub when all this is over, you may get to see Ryan dance to live music.
Yeah.
He's pretty amazing.
Of course I'm pretty amazing to live music.
Yes. All right, question 3. When did you start presenting?
I started presenting on...
It was last January, a year ago.
Yeah.
And we went to Mrs. Singleton's to a DMLA convention, right? Remember? And we presented there. And then what was the first school we went to?
My Aunt Beth's Roebling School.
Exactly, Roebling School.
Yeah.
And
I'm just wanting to see if I can come one time.
yeah, we'd love to go back there.
Yeah, for a presentation.
So we've been presenting...
And then for Take Your Child to Work Day, because that might be coming pretty soon.
That's right. We've been presenting at schools off-site for about a year. But we've been presenting at Steinert for years.
Of course.
2 years ago, we went to Mr. Herney's class and we presented to his anatomy and physiology class.
Absolutely.
Yep, and you've been coming into my classroom for quite a long time.
I sure did.
Probably 5 or 6 years.
6 years is right.
Yeah, on World Autism Day. Okay, 4. How do you stay so positive? How do you stay so happy all the time?
I don't know.
That's a great question. We're really lucky as a family. Some people who have autism are angry or very frustrated. Ryan has his moments, but we're really lucky. He's a lot more SpongeBob than he is Squidward, right?
You're
He has his Squidward moments, as his brother would tell you, but he's definitely more SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because we love to laugh in this house, and Ryan, as you can tell by our videos, loves to laugh.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Question 5. If you could talk to the coronavirus, what would you say?
Well,
What would you tell that stupid
go
coronavirus?
away, will ya?
Yes, why?
Because I want to go back to school and see all my teachers and friends that I love meeting.
Yes, exactly. How are we on time, Ev?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. All right. So where are we at? Question 5. Question 6. What little things have helped you get through the coronavirus, being at home?
Well, I've been using a calendar to help me, and I've been having homeschool,
Yeah.
and I've been playing games as well.
Right. You got a new game for Easter.
Yeah, I sure did.
It's a driving game. You love that game.
Yeah,
Right.
it was called, I forget.
Gears. What is it, Evan? It's a driving game.
It's like Gears World or something.
Gears World 2 or something like
Yeah.
that. But you loved it.
I did
You
love it.
won the race already. You just started playing it.
Yeah,
And we also did a 1,000-piece puzzle.
yeah, it was of a farm.
So we opened a 200-piece puzzle today. He did it in about 45 minutes. So somewhere in the middle, we have to find. We have a 400 one that we're going to try. So really, kind of that.
I don't know if I would do that.
Oh, you're going to be fine. We've been trying to go for walks and
Yeah,
playing games.
of course
Playing
we've been
games as a
playing
family.
games.
Played a great game called what's it called?
Kids Against Maturity.
Kids Against Maturity. I highly recommend it.
It's a very
It's
fun-
very funny, and it's very a lot of that's what she said moments, if you know what I mean. Double entendre things, and middle school kids and this guy were hysterical. I am very serious. I did not think it was funny. I thought it was a little juvenile, actually, a little immature. Not really. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Ryan. All right. So let's make this our last question. So that was number.
6.
So number 7.
What's
Okay.
it?
How have you been doing with homeschooling?
I've been
Tell it.
I've been doing pretty great with homeschooling,
Mm-hmm.
even though I don't go to school during a coronavirus.
Yeah.
Because I get to stay home the whole time.
Yeah, he kind of likes it. He doesn't like not being around his friends, but there aren't a lot of distractions.
But I
at
do
home.
like being around
You
my
do like.
friends.
I'm saying you don't like not being around your friends.
Yeah.
You do like doing your work at home though, because you don't have a lot of distractions.
Of course.
And he doesn't worry about the bell. He can move at his own pace.
no bells at houses.
That's
you know.
right. And everything's on the computer screen. And I find that with Ryan, and I think with a lot of people with autism, being able to, remember we talked about his peripheral vision, being able to lock into just what's on the computer screen the whole time, maybe go back and forth with dittos, is a lot easier than taking in a whole classroom. To have the distractions of a whole classroom, somebody coming in, somebody raising their hand, the teacher moving around. It allows him to focus a lot more. And somebody asked a question about focus. I think it being quiet and him being on the computer really allows him to focus quite a bit. As we've gone in, he's been able to work more and more independently and stay on top of his work as needed, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I think, is there anything else you want to say to him tonight?
Well, what could I say to them?
I don't know. It's great that they're still tuning in. Sorry we didn't get to all the questions.
What about, did we miss a question?
No, we can ask some more another day.
Well,
we didn't get to the last.
why did we have the autism numbers increased? Anybody?
Oh, they don't know that
Okay.
one. We'll get to that one
What
another
I was
day.
going to say is,
Go ahead.
I got a movie called The Addams Family.
Yes, you did. Yeah,
I've seen it with my Uncle Opie and Aunt Lisa.
I think you told them that the other day.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay. All right, so let's just say goodbye,
Well, goodbye. It was nice talking to you.
and we'll see you tomorrow.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.